It's so weird to me because the Democrats have become subsumed in this carbon orthodoxy, and you and I have talked about this. What that's done is it's forced them to do something that you should never do if you're an environmentalist, which is to commoditize and quantify everything. So everything is measured by its carbon footprint, how many tons of carbon it produces. And the reason that we protect the environment is just the opposite of that. The reason that we protect the environment is because there's a spiritual connection. There's there's a love that we have. It's not about quantifying stuff. That's what the devil does. He quantifies everything, right? And that is, what he wants us doing. Put a number on it. And the reason we're preserving these things is because we love our children. God talks to human beings through many vectors, through each other, through organized religion, through the great prophets, through the wise people, the great books of those religions, but nowhere with the kind of detail and texture and grace and joy as through creation. And when we destroy nature, we diminish our capacity to sense the divine, to understand who God is and what our own potential is and duties are as human beings. And that...
I hope what you just said, by the way, is chopped up and put all over every social media platform in the world. When we destroy nature, we degrade our own ability to experience the divine.
It connects us to those 10,000 generations of human beings that were here before there were laptops. The central revelation of every one of those religions always occurred in the wilderness. Muhammad who was a city boy from Mecca, had to go to the wilderness of Mount Hera. Buddha had to go into the wilderness, and wander for years and then sit under the Bodhigaya tree to get his first revelation of nirvana. Christ had to spend 40 days in the wilderness to discover his divinity for the first time. And his mentor was John the Baptist, who lived in a cave in the Jordan Valley and ate honey of wild bees and locusts. And, all of Christ's parables come from nature. I am the vine, you are the branches, the mustard seed, the little swallows, the scattering the seeds on the fallow ground. Because that is where we sense the divine. God talks to us through the fishes, the birds, the leaves. They're all words from our Creator. And that is why we preserve nature.
Yes.
It's not because of the quantity of carbon. And by the way,
I feel what you said so deeply, I can hardly even express it. Thank you for saying that.
The best thing that you can do for climate is to restore the soils. The soils are the solution to everything. The soil will absorb all that carbon, and it'll absorb the water. It'll stop the flooding. It'll give us healthy food. And that's what our national policy has to be.